We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see, the UCONN Huskies taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. UCONN will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Fighting Illini offense takes the field, and they'll have the ball first. And here he is, one of the best receivers in the game, and he just commands attention, both from the defense and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on, and you're going to see him line up all over the field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire gamut in the route tree as well. Really nothing this guy can't do.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Off play action. Fires one high and deep. Makes a connection. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
First down, Illinois.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
He threw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
They're going to test the right side with this one. Smashes through. Keeps those legs churning for 3 yards. He's down at the 9. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on 3rd and inches. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Illinois!
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. The opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on 4th down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Huskies offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Fagnano. Lets it fly. Got his man to the left. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, UConn.
Number 11.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the points come in a lightning strike, a 70-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. That's reeled in. It's Bryant. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Caught near the sticks. It's Franklin. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
To the air, it's Altmaier. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Illinois lining up quickly.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders. They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a first down. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it over the middle. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Catch in the middle. It's Sanders. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. From the gun, the give, looking for room.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. 12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on 3rd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Good, right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. ULN is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Warhawks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Texas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Near the 49-yard line. And that's a first down for the offense.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw. It's Fagnano.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. He'll just keep slinging it. He looks that one in nicely. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
At the 33-yard line. And that's good enough.
He's going to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. He's back to throw on 2nd down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Robinson. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Gets it out quickly. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. No, no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The UConn offense goes back to work. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Hand off from the shotgun.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They think there's room to run to the right here. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Looking to pass. It's Fagnano. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Wants to fire on second down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Now they'll run the draw. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield. He's got his man, makes the grab. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
This kid's got a big-time leg, man. He hit that into the wind, and it looked like that could have been good from 50.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is
he's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. This time he's got it. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy.
He's looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
That's caught. It's Sanders. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And now this offense on 1st and goal has a chance to break the tie late. Touchdown Illini! They move on top here in the 4th.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're just about ready to kick it away.
17, UCONN 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UConn going back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Pressure coming. That's caught. It's Robinson. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll throw it on 1st down. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Release to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. It's complete on the right side. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Looking to throw, it's Fagnano. He makes a grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now they're going to go for 2 and the possible win, and this crowd rises up to try to make it tough. From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and they take the lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
18, Illinois, 17.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. He makes the catch. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Grabbed in the middle, it's Sanders. The offense gets the timeout, 12 ticks left on the clock. He's just winning that matchup in the slot every time.
And when you put him in the slot, Reese, he's closer to the quarterback. It's an easier throw. We can run in, we can run out, and really take advantage of his versatility of the guy in that slot position.
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. And this to take the lead, and it's getting late. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a single.
Man, there is nothing worse in the world than that feeling right there. Missing a field goal when your team needs it the most, that's what you do. You're a kicker. You're supposed to make those. Man, oh man, Palmer, that sting.
He's going to carry that miss for a long time too, David. Obviously, the offense and the team put him in a position to come through for them. He's just going to have to learn from this, get back to practice, and want to make it next time he gets that opportunity.
You're going to hear guys after this game say, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these